Hey guys, welcome to day 19 of our Disney Nail Art Challenge. Today we are going to cover Sally. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do so, the link is just below. And if you'd like the step-by-step pictures for how to create Sally, they are in the Facebook group, and again the link is in the description below. So let's do Sally! So we're going to start off with mixing up the blue for her skin. So we're going to pop a little blob of white into our tray, followed by a little blob of blue, and we're going to mix them together. You want it to be a super pale blue. And unlike Jack, we are going to give Sally a round head. Slightly flatter on top, but still fairly round. And you're going to fill it in. And then we're going to give her long skinny neck and her two little shoulders, and we're going to fill them in. Then we can do our second layer of colour on Sally, once she's totally dry from the first layer. Then we need to squeeze a little bit of our red paint into our palette for Sally's hair. And we're going to pop a little bit of black in there as well, just to darken the hair down a bit. We don't want it too bright. Give them a good mix together. I'm going to add a small bit of yellow too, just to add a little bit of depth to the colour. And then we're going to do kind of a love heart shape near the top of her head. And we're going to drag it right down the two sides of her head. Touch off her shoulder on one side and drag it right off the nail on the other. Then on the right hand side we're going to loop down over the blue face a little bit. Tuck around to the side of the nail, or the side of her head. So you can see that her hair is kind of overlapping her face a little bit. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Tuck down a little bit and wrap around to the side. Then following the outline of her chin, neck and shoulders, you're going to fill her hair in. Once your first layer is dry, you can add a second layer to her hair if you need to. Once you go over the blue of her face, you generally will need to add a second layer in. Then we can take our white, and you're going to give her two big oversized sideways eggs for her eyes, and you want to fill them in. Now we want to mix up a nice purple for our lips, so I have this lilac and I have a little shimmery purple as well. So I'm going to mix the two of them together, but you don't have to have a shimmery purple. If you've just got normal purple, that's absolutely fine. Give them a good mix together, and we're going to paint a heart-shaped top lip and then a curved line underneath the heart-shaped top lip for her bottom lip. Then we can take our black and we're going to start to do our outline. So we can outline her hair along the top and along her face. We're also going to outline her chin and we're going to outline her neck. I'm going to add a second layer of white to her eyes. And with my black again, we're going to add some lines to her hair, just to show a little bit of movement. So you want a few coming right from the center line all the way down the sides, and then a few smaller ones. Then we're going to move on and we're going to outline her eyes. So we want these to be egg-shaped. And they're going to disappear into her hair. And then we're going to give her black pupils, looking over to one side. And then following the same shape of the top of her eye, we're going to give her nice big full and curious eyebrows. Now we need to give her a little wiggly stitch line that goes all the way down the left hand side of her face. So I'm going to start here just over her eye and wiggle it upwards. And then we're going to do little cross lines across it like when we did Jack's mouth. And then we're going to go from under the eye and drag it down to the side of the chin. And again your little crossed stitch lines. Then we're going to give her two little wonky dots for her nose. And then we need to give her nice big wide smiley stitched mouth. So we're not going to quite touch off the stitch on the left hand side, but we're going to go really close to it. We're going to curve it right down to her lips, bring it across the middle of her mouth, and then curve it right back up the other side. We're then going to outline her lips, and we're going to do our little stitch cross lines all the way across on both sides. Then I'm going to take a purple paint and I'm going to start to outline in her top. You can use the same colour that you used for her lips if you want, or you can use a different one. So we're going to outline the top of her shoulder and then do a little straight line down, leaving enough space to pop in a second colour at the edge. And then we're going to curve in towards her collarbone and straight down again. And we're going to fill that in. Then we need to make an orange for some of her top. So we're going to pop a little bit of yellow in and a small smidge of red to make our orange. And we're going to give them a really good mix together. And on the other shoulder, we're going to do the exact same thing that we did with the purple, except this time we're going to use orange. So outline the top of her shoulder, curve down with a little bit of space for a second colour on the outside edge, and then curve in towards her collarbone, down and fill it in. Then on the outside edge of the purple shoulder, we're going to add a little bit of orange in there, just to show that our outfit changes colour. I'm going to add a little bit of green to my palette for her second shoulder, and a little bit of my shimmery green as well, so I can mix them together. And we're just going to paint the very outside edge of the left hand shoulder with the green, again just to show that our outfit changes colour. I'm going to give everything a second layer of colour, even just the two main sections, depending on what you need. And then once everything's dry, we're going to take our black and we're going to start to do our outline. So we're going to do a little stitch line across her neck. We'll do two, with our little lines going down. And then one from each side of her outfit. And we'll do one going down towards her outfit as well. Don't forget your little cross lines. And then we can outline her outfit. And we're going to do those little cross lines across anywhere where the colour changes. So across the centre to show that it's stitched together, and then into the two shoulder colours as well. You want to outline the rest of the outfit though as well. Then into the purple of her outfit, we're going to give her a few little swirly lines. You don't have to do these if you don't want to, and they can be any shape at all. I've just done a few little swirls, just to show that there's a pattern on that part of her dress and not on the rest. And then Sally is finished, and here is Jack and Sally side by side. How cute are they? Top coat, cure, and she's done. So guys, thank you for joining me on day 19. That is Sally done. Tomorrow we are going to do Zero, the little ghosty dog. There is a subscribe button on your screen right now. If you could hit it for me, that would be amazing. And the step-by-step pictures of Sally will be in the Facebook group if you'd like to join. The link is in the description below, along with some of the products that I recommend as we go. Thanks for joining me, guys. See you tomorrow for day 20.